Me, 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 me.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but
But
Moses supposes erroneously.
This one's a real classic. I've been a fool, and you've been childish. You fell down, you got hurt chasing sweeter dreams. Never could hide the truth in your eyes. That's how I knew that smile was a lie. I love you is something you never say. Couldn't get it out, always just pulled away. So then why, please won't you tell me why you could find the words to say goodbye? I'm such a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away. Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Karaoke Night here at Rhythm Encounter. Yes, that's right. We are doing a karaoke episode for this April Fool's Day. This is Rhythm Encounter at 81, if you're keeping track, by the way. Karaoke. If you don't know it, it's when you get up in front of people drunk and you sing a bunch of songs that you don't really know the words to, and it's fun and it's awesome. And I haven't done karaoke for like 2 years now for some reason. So we thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did a Rhythm Encounter karaoke episode where we sing songs from our favorite RPGs and adventure games? And the answer was obviously yes. This is going to be our April Fool's episode. Now, here's the thing about April Fool's for me. I can't stand when someone does like an April Fool's joke like Half-Life 3 confirmed or something like that. It's not really funny. It's old at this point. I like April Fool's jokes when they actually provide content, when they actually give you something a little bit different and what you weren't expecting. So yeah, karaoke episode. It's our April Fool's Day gift to you, the audience. So I hope you really enjoy it. We have a lineup of people here from RPGFan who are super excited to share their renditions of some famous RPG songs. So I think we are going to... Oh, by the way, that was Baka Mitai, I've Been a Fool, music by Mitsuharu Fukuyama and lyrics by Ryosuke Horii, and that's obviously the English version from Yakuza 7. Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon, which did English versions of some of the most famous karaoke songs in the Yakuza series, and that one I think was the best one because it really captured the sense of the song. It's not as iconic as the Japanese version of the song, but I was not going to attempt to do that. No amount of alcohol would make me attempt to do that in public.
Greg Chun's rendition in English is excellent, and that would I would have been so sad if they made me disappointed in Baka Mitai, but they didn't. It's the best song in that game in the karaoke bar.
No, Greg Chun did an amazing job. Speaking of that, hey Sollosi.
Oh hey,
are you thinking about singing a song at this karaoke night?
I am, and I did pick a game and a song from the same parent studio as Yakuza, but perhaps shockingly not a Yakuza song itself. So if you don't mind double dipping in Sega Atlas, I could go next, I guess.
I would love you to. Why don't you tell us what your song is?
Right. Well, my song is Heaven from Persona 4. It is a song that sounds like it was performed in a smoky lounge, but actually takes place in a misty dungeon.
Ooh, Misty Dungeon. How mysterious. All right, so let's give that a listen. So we're going to be listening to Heaven from Persona 4.
Can't get my mind out of those memories. Now time to tell them, don't take my dream. Still music keeps on turning me from the words that hurt my soul, removing doubts from my mind. Those long days passing by from that door, like late summer they slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune played all day, with my eyes closed. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer they slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune, filling me with those sounds. The second is just a repeat of the first, but here I go again, I guess. Yep, I'm not gonna cry, because sometimes that happens. Can't get my mind out of those memories. Now time to tell them, don't take my dream. Still music keeps on turning me from the words that hurt my soul, removing doubts from my mind. Those long days passing by from the door, like late summer they slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune played all day, with my eyes closed. Those long days passing by from that door, like late summer they slowly fade away, finding ways through the favorite tune, filling me with those sounds. All right, there it is. Persona 4, Shoji Meguro.
That was awesome, Sollosi.
Well done.
It's very kind of you, but my sister inherited all the musical talent in my family.
That was music by Shoji Meguro and lyrics by Reiko Tanaka. And yeah, that was great. Hey, Sollosi, why'd you pick this song?
Well, I picked that song because when I thought of RPGs with music that has really fun, catchy, singable lyrics, I thought Persona 4 immediately. It has a really cool mix of mostly Japanese pop, rock, and R&B with some maybe less traditional RPG music. And Heaven is an amazing song. I'm going to try to avoid Persona 4 spoilers, but it comes from the perspective of someone who's very lonely and misses someone that died when they were very young. So they're in the lyrics, they're like they're trying to remember that person, wishing they could see them in heaven, and also talking about singing their favorite tune because they find comfort in a song from a commercial on TV, and that's one of the things that gives her happy memories of the person they lost. So it's like when you're avoiding enemies and crashing through this dungeon looking for treasure and what have you, if you pay attention to the lyrics, it is so deeply tragic, and the character that and you feel so strongly for the character that's it's from the perspective of that it's the gameplay, the story, the music, and the lyrics all coming down, just hitting you like a ton of bricks. So, like, angry tears will appear in your eyes if you're listening to this in the proper context. And the Persona 4 players out there know exactly what I'm talking about, and everyone else is probably a little confused, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Play Persona 4.
I'm just upset you didn't start singing Every Day is Great in your Junes.
Everyday young life, Junesu.
Save it for the next karaoke episode.
No, I just sang the entire song there for you in 4 seconds. So
You really did.
So you went twice.
Yeah.
That was sneaky.
Bonus.
Yeah.
there is a danceable version of the Junes song in Persona 4 Dancing All Night if you're so inclined. And a year or two ago, I was definitely so inclined and platinumed that.
I really wish they would release Yakuza Dancing All Night.
I
could
would
be
play
fun.
it. I mean, I listened to so much more in Yakuza 5 30 times just playing that game like a normal person. So
I thought about bringing that on here again, actually. That was another one I was considering, but since I couldn't do the dance, I didn't think there was a reason to, really.
that song is good, but in the Haruka chapter, they do make you dance and sing to that song 30 times, like making you really truly feel the struggle of an idol singer, or like singing the same song at a mall over and over.
Oh, just wait till you get to Lost Judgment and you do the Dance Club minigame.
You know I'm gonna like play through every chapter of the Dance Club minigame.
Oh,
but
it's so good.
Does it have more than 3 songs that you perform? Please say yes.
I think it has 4.
Oh, well, technically, that's technically correct, which is in the most important version of correct.
But not exactly what you wanted.
There's got to save something for Judgment 3. God, I hope there's a Judgment 3.
If they make a Judgment 3 that's just Kaito and Saori as a new Dynamite duo, well, I'd play that as well.
Wait, is that why it's called Judgment? Because they judge you on your performances?
No, it's in court. Oh, that was a joke. Sorry.
Oh my god.
That was terrible on both parts. Just, you backhanded me, then backhanded me again.
Oh,
That's
Greg,
what happens when I'm not in a podcast with you.
Greg, I miss this dynamic. In Baka Mitai, when they're singing and they look at the photo on the bar and it shows the thing they love and they miss. For me, when I was singing that song, it was you.
Oh, well,
That joke makes perfect sense to Yakuza players and went right over the head of everyone else.
Well, Greg, since you are ready to go, it sounds. Do you want to sing the next tune?
I guess I could do that, yeah.
Cool. So why don't you tell us what the next song is?
I went with...
Please don't say Piano Man.
No, I did not. I mean, I had a few ideas bouncing around, but then when we said we wanted to do something somewhat well, I was like, all right, cool. I will go with a Bastion classic, because one thing about Bastion is it had some really amazing music and actually some really wonderful vocal performances by Darren, Korb, and Ashley Barrett.
Yeah. Well, why don't we get started on that? So I'm just going to set her up here.
Yeah, no worries. I'm doing Setting Sail, Coming Home, which is the end theme.
Beautiful.
But just kind of solo, since we didn't get any takers on duets, but, if someone jumps in randomly, I won't say no.
Here we go.
Now, generally when I'm doing karaoke, folks, and there's a big instrumental moment like this at the beginning, I'll just kibitz, because there's a whole 16 counts of it. But I gotta make sure I don't lose track, otherwise this is all gonna go terribly. I'm gonna just have to restart it again. I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here.
Greg, I didn't know you brought your own guitar.
It is a lyre? dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. One day your birdie's gonna fly. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. I got too loud and my cat ran away.
The Greg Delmage story.
Actually, she's probably mad that I hit a sour note.
No, round of applause. Woo!
She was just upset that you were so amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm well out of practice.
She was offended that you didn't invite her to play the Ashley Barrett accompaniment.
Yeah, why didn't you do it?
Right?
Well, amusingly, because we got a cat this past year, this is probably one of the first times she's heard me sing. But my previous tabby that I owned, she, every single time I would practice singing when I was much more involved in musical theater back in Ottawa before I moved out here, would often try and get as close up to my face as possible and meow at me with great concern. And I could never tell if she was just like, you're really bad, or are you dying, or can you please stop? Like, I don't know where it lived, but every single time without fail. Her brother, he couldn't care less, but she was just like, Dad, what are you doing? What's wrong? Why are you doing this? It was great.
My first childhood dog hated when I would practice the piano as a kid, but when she got very old and deaf, the vibrations from the piano was one of the few things she could feel. So she went from avoiding the piano at all costs to like sleeping under it while I played.
Oh,
as an old girl. Yeah.
Adorable.
There's a piano cat on YouTube, and she lays right where the hammers are, and she just kind of like lets the hammers massage her as the guy plays.
Oh my god.
Is that Japanese YouTube channel?
I think so.
I think it's a Japanese pianist, and yeah, the cat just lays there while they play Studio Ghibli tracks and such.
Unlike all of the other songs we have on this song that you just sang is not Japanese. So it's setting Coming Home. It's from Bastion, which was Supergiant Games' very first game, actually. They have gained some incredible renown with their titles, Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, and of course Hades. Do you I still haven't played Bastion, actually, although I have it on my computer. How is it?
I loved it back in the day, and to be frank, it's the only one I've played so far. I've owned Transistor for years, but as we all know, the struggle of the backlog, haven't got back to it, and everyone has extolled the virtues of Pyre and, of course, now Hades. But Bastion was such a good time back when. I just loved, as everyone has said, that gravelly voiced narrator bringing things along. And like the music is so tied to kind of like the style of the game, like it really sets the tone. And I find that is a thing that Supergiant's tried to do every single time with their games. And I think Darren Korb, and someone might correct me if I'm wrong, has Darren Korb done the music for every single one of their games?
He has, yes.
Yeah.
He's also a voice actor in some of them and is the singing voice of Orpheus in Hades.
And I think he was the singing voice of Zulf in Bastion, and then Ashley Barrett was Zia. And this is the combination of both of their themes. And like I originally, when I was batting back and forth, I was thinking of doing just Build That Wall, which is Zia's theme. But I just kind of I like them both for different ways. And it's like you can't really combine them except for in this piece, even though it's a bit more of a truncated version of them both. Like they're both so beautiful and hurtful and heartfelt in how they kind of sum up those characters in the story. And I just loved it. So yeah, with Bastion and like the end of the world kind of aspect, and you're rebuilding it as you go, and then the bullet hell kind of action RPG mechanics of it all, which I kind of wasn't expecting when I got into it. I didn't know that it was going to be that RPG related. It was, it's just, I don't know. It's a thing all its own, and it really set the tone for the kind of games Supergiant would move forward to create, I found.
Yeah, it's such a cool song.
And yeah, that one's beautiful.
And if you're ever inclined to play through the rest of Supergiant Games' backlog, Retro Encounter has episodes for all 4 games. So yeah, check those out.
Absolutely. Hades has been on my list for quite some time to play, and it will be at some point in the future. There's always more on the backlog. A game that I have played, on the other hand, which I absolutely adore, and actually spoke about at great length in one of the previous episodes of Random Encounter, is Final Fantasy VI. Lucy, I think that you have a song that you've been looking forward to singing.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so we have Lucy Gray, and what is the tune that you are going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing Aria and Reiko from Final Fantasy VI, better known as the Aria, specifically Celeste's part.
There are like 9 versions of this. Which one do you going to sing? Which lyrics?
I'm singing the updated lyrics that were updated for the Game Boy Advance, but that version sucks. So this is actually the concert version that was created for the Final Fantasy touring version.
Cool. All right, so here we go with Final Fantasy VI. We're taking a dive into the opera. So here we go.
Oh, my hero, thou man, please help he made to part. Your promises of perennial love, yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. I must my final vows exchanged, me with him and not with you. Were only you here to quiet my fear, oh speak, guide me anew. End scene.
Yeah.
Woo! Bravo!
Toy.
That was awesome.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for doing that, Lucy.
This is the problem when you sing, when you actually sing tenor, but decided to sing a soprano 1 song for karaoke.
Gracious.
I run into that problem all the time. Totally get it. Yep.
Relatable.
It is relatable.
You're talking about a kid in high school who was given the tenor part in the Hallelujah chorus because I was the only one who could get down those low notes at an all-girls
Yep.
school.
Well, you actually had excellent vibrato. I loved that, actually. This is currently a bit of a hot topic because the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters have recently finished their release schedule, and Final Fantasy VI is out with a stunning rendition of the entire opera.
Yeah, that's actually part of the reason why I wanted to pick this. This is also one of my favorite songs from an RPG. I sing it all the time in my car. But usually I'm singing a bastardized version that is mixed with Queen, which generally is not going to work well, and is also 13 minutes long, which is not a great thing for a karaoke episode.
No, we need the radio edit.
Why didn't you want to duet the rock opera with me for 13 minutes?
Yeah, come on. One of the best Queen albums is A Night at the Opera, so it fits perfectly.
It
Is
does,
that the
actually.
like the version from the Yossi remix album?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I love
Mhm.
that one. It gets stuck in my head so often.
It's now a running joke that oftentimes I have it queued up when certain people get into my car and they just look at me and go, "Oh God, not again."
Someone get a knife. It's my favorite random line in that whole song.
I look forward to it every time it appears, but it is one of those classic songs that everybody, when they think of songs in RPGs, that's what you're going to do. And you will admit, as soon as you suggested this episode, I think I was like the first person to go, "I'm singing."
Yeah, you grabbed onto this and you ran with it.
And then I realized my terrible, terrible mistake.
Oh. No.
Well, that's the beauty of karaoke.
Yep.
Karaoke is It's just you get up in front of people, you sing it, and it's over, and no one has to hear it again except recording this, and it's going to be out there forever.
One time at a karaoke bar, I intended to play Joy to the World by Three Dog Night, but it ended up being just the Christmas Carol Joy to the World.
I feel like I see where this is going, and I love it.
Yeah, and I was incredibly embarrassed, but somehow the crowd figured out what happened, and we just all sang a Christmas Carol together for about 90 seconds, and it worked out at the end. So don't ever worry about being embarrassed at karaoke. At least you didn't accidentally try to sing a Christmas Carol in May.
That's what it's for.
Oh, incidentally, just wanted to mention, so obviously Uematsu was the composer of this. Yoshinori Kitase was the lyricist, and this particular version of the backing track we took from Pacific Poem, who did an arrangement of this on YouTube, and it's a beautiful, beautiful arrangement of the entire opera. So
Check
it's
it
on,
out.
yeah, it's on YouTube if you wanted to check that out. Well, thank you, Lucy. That was awesome.
Yay.
Yeah, lovely work.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was Stitch having sung Maria and Draco from Final Fantasy VI. Well, one game that is, I would argue, Final Fantasy adjacent, but is not really Final Fantasy, even though it does feature some Final Fantasy characters, is a game that is beloved and not so beloved by many, and that is Kingdom Hearts. And Mario, you are going to sing us a song from Kingdom Hearts, is that right?
Yes, I am. And I hope y'all are ready, because I have no singing background, no musical background, and
Whatever, you got heart.
I'm here for some content.
Go, Mario.
But those are the
Yeah.
best karaokes.
Ooh.
Exactly.
You just got to be up there.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm 2 drinks in. Let's do this.
Awesome,
do
Mario.
it.
So what are you singing?
I am singing Simple and Clean. And yes, it is going to be emotional, and it's going to be great.
That is what I love to hear. I love the heart.
Simple and clean, the complicated and dirty version.
Yep, definitely.
Ah,
Let's
thank
do
you.
it.
I was thinking the same.
All right. Well, here we go.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. Wait, hold up. And said, don't get me wrong, I love you. But does that mean I have to meet your father? Okay, I'm on it again. When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. So simple and clean. The daily things that keep us all busy are confusing me. That's when you came to me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you'll understand it's enough when I say so. And maybe some things aren't that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Only whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. And end scene.
Woo! You! Two Drink Mario gets up to sing.
There you go. There's my intro.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. That was an experience. My apologies to all fans of the song out there, but
No, that was awesome, man.
This gets my nomination for the bravest first podcast appearance
Yes!
in RPG fan history.
First podcast. This is a baptism of fire. It's just woof.
yep, trial by fire, as they say.
Of all the episodes, you're like, yeah, I'm just going to sing in front of a bunch of strangers. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
I think Sollosi for future appearances for new people on Random and Retro, that should be they have to sing Simple and Clean.
All right.
Oh
It's
god.
like, it's like, okay, this is your first episode. All right, the outro is going to be you and with thousands of listeners. Give us your best Hikaru Utada. Go for it.
It's a perfect initiation. Oh my god.
Yes. Like we said, the song's from Kingdom Hearts. Why'd you choose this song?
Yeah, Simple and Clean is like the most early 2000s song ever. I feel like it's a really good karaoke song. It's slow, it's emotional, it's beautiful. And I've like gone to karaoke places before and like have been disappointed that Simple and Clean isn't there. Like I just think it's such a great karaoke song. But also just this like theme song for Kingdom Hearts in general. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is the storyline's convoluted and like it's really melodramatic and all these things. But I feel like that's part of the charm, and I feel like this song just really goes with that tone really well. And I don't know, I really love it.
It's such a mix of Disney and Final Fantasy. I mean, that is what it is, really. But
Yeah, definitely, exactly.
It's really hard to believe that this was a single of Utada's beforehand.
Yeah, no, it goes so well that it feels like it's
Oh, I
made for
forgot
the
about
game.
that.
yeah, they adapted it. Well, they didn't adapt it. They just dumped it right in the game, and it fit,
Yeah, exactly.
which is pretty cool.
The Korean karaoke bar near me has a lot of Japanese anime music on it, but now I wonder if Kingdom Hearts is there too. But this may not shock you. I've never searched for Kingdom Hearts music at my local karaoke bar before.
I have.
Next time I might have to once I'm brave enough to A, sing in front of people, and B, leave my house. So we'll see when that happens.
It's a wild combination.
It is a wild combination.
Isn't that going to be the next RPG staff get together? Is just
Ooh.
karaoke?
That'd be a good time.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We can record it live and put it up as next year's April Fool's episode.
Yes.
I'm saying next year's April Fool's episode, which might, boy, I am ambitious.
I'm just waiting for after this episode to have everyone be like, so you're canceling Rhythm Encounter again, right?
Oh god.
I'm curious now. What's everyone's go-to karaoke song if you're going to a bar or with friends and are gonna belt one out?
Like
Weird
vanilla
Al.
karaoke?
Yeah.
Oh, Weird Al's a good go-to.
Yeah, it's goofy, like it's perfect. You can get people singing.
I either do Mr. Brightside because I'll know I can get everybody singing that and so annoyed at me for doing it anyways. And then other than that, I'll do Adam Ant's Stand and Deliver.
Nice.
Cool.
I enjoy Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield, and also I like doing back-to-back Creep by Radiohead and then Creep by TLC.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
a nice
gotta
mix.
double creep it.
But you like every single time you have to slip them a 20 to let you sing twice in a row.
Well, no. I mean, it'll usually be I like doing the Asian style karaoke where you're just in a room with a group of like 5 to 10
It's
friends.
so much better.
Yeah,
It is so much
Yeah.
better.
I mentioned it's in the local little Korea of my of where I live is where the karaoke bar I like to go.
The conceited actor in me prefers to have an audience. That isn't
Yeah,
my
mine
hero.
too. Unfortunately, whenever I go to karaoke, it's usually with a bunch of music theater kids, and no one hates anyone more than than an audience at a karaoke bar when music theater kids walk through the door.
Oh God! It's like, yeah, you go to the karaoke bar and there's a whole table and there's like it's like, oh no, and like the first two of them go up and you realize what's happening, and then when it's it's like,
By then
oh no,
it's too late.
Yeah, this is too much Andrew Lloyd Webber for one night. I gotta ask for the check and go.
Yep, music theater people get really angry at themselves when they are even slightly pitchy, so they're like, and it's like it's karaoke.
Two of them are going up for a duet, and they seem to be getting angrier at each other with every new line. This is a disaster.
Yep, that's basically me going to school. My go-tos are "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen or
Nice.
"Can't Take My Eyes Off of You."
Oh, lovely.
Nice, yeah.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
I think what are my go-tos? I have so many go-to karaoke's.
Hit us, please.
Let me think. Chandelier by Sia is a pretty great one.
That's an
yes,
awesome one.
Yes.
What else is there? Some classics like "Baby" by Justin Bieber. Depends on how many drinks you're in for that one, but there are some good karaoke songs out there.
We, for those who may or may not know, at my wedding, we did karaoke instead of like your usual dance party or DJ thing. I mean, they mixed in the odd song to give a break, but it was mostly karaoke because, again, we know all kind of theater and musical people, and it was a really good time. But yeah, my go-to is usually like Johnny Be Good. I like a lot. I like the Stray Cat Strut, good one. Stuff like that. I don't know, just have fun. And oh shoot, what's the Jet, Gonna Be My Girl. It's a good one I go to.
Oh,
as
nice.
well.
That is a really good one.
That is a cool one.
To tie it back to Kingdom Hearts, we went to karaoke for one of my friends' bachelor party many years ago, and the last song we did before we went home is the entire party of dudes singing "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan directly at him, directly at the drum.
Yes. All right. Yep.
That's
perfect.
amazing.
It was pretty good.
Okay, and let's just move along here to our next performer of the evening. And that is going to be Patrick. Patrick, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Real excited to be here.
Woo, yeah. I know that you were pretty damn excited about this, and you were one of the first ones to sign up for karaoke, so thank you.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do something like this. I'm so glad we're doing it today.
Yeah. So what song are you singing?
This is a song by the band One OK Rock. The song is called No Scared. It's an all English lyrics Japanese rock track. The songwriters are Taka and Toru of the band One OK Rock, and it was used as the opening theme song for the PlayStation Portable RPG Black Rock Shooter.
Oh man, you are digging into the vaults for this one.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, so here we go. We are going to be listening to One OK Rock, No Scared, and here we go.
Give me more! Give me more! Give me more! I wanna bring it back, we never carry on. I wanna bring it back, we never carry on. Seize it somehow, everything I lose. We hurry on, cause we are coming to the end. We hurry on, cause we are coming to the end. I know it's me, I could be one for millions. I never trust anything to survive. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. I've got to leave you, nothing to take anymore. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. No scared to death with the burden of fame. We are. Can you Shout it out! Seize it somehow, only thing I lose. We hurry on, cause we are coming to the end. We hurry on, cause we are coming to the end. I know it's me, I could be one for millions. I never trust anything to survive. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. I've got to give you nothing to take anymore. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. We're scared to death with the burning flame. We are. Touch it, don't you know we just begun? Watch it, make me feel like the man. Breaker, we can't leave it undone. Kill the sound, you are baby alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, on my own. No, on my own. Leave you nothing to take anymore. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. Now moving closer to the blue flame. We are! That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. I've gotta leave you nothing to take anymore. That's all, I'll be alright. No, that's why you take me back. No, that's the price I must pay. We're scared to death with the burning the flame. We are. We
You! Woo!
Well, about half of that was maybe in the right key for me.
That's totally okay. I feel that we might have a rival for Boat Song as the most relaxing tune in an RPG now. So, okay, I'm just imagining you're singing it in the boat. That was awesome, Patrick.
Oh, thank you.
That is something that I could never sing, actually, because I don't have the. I don't think I could sing after doing that.
Yeah, no, my throat burns, and I'm not good at it. I just love the music.
You pulled it off. You really pulled it off. What game is this from?
Black Rock Shooter for PlayStation Portable.
I have never heard of this game.
Yeah, it started as someone did some fan art of Hatsune Miku, and then someone turned that into a manga, and then someone turned that manga into an anime, and then the anime turned into a PlayStation Portable RPG because, of course.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Action RPG takes on the role of the Black Rock Shooter, or BRS for short.
BRS, yep. Yeah, no, we have a review of the game. I don't remember if I wrote it or someone else did. And then we have a review of the full soundtrack and this opening single.
Okay, I'm assuming you wrote that.
I know I wrote the opening single. I can't remember if I wrote the OST review. I think I did.
No, actually, Neil did.
Neil did.
Yeah,
Good man, Neil.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Neil wrote the music review, and John Tucker did the
game review.
Yes, and John did not enjoy it. John did not enjoy it at all with a 67.
No, I played through the whole game, and I objectively agree with him. As a fan of the art style and the music, I enjoyed my experience, but objectively, it is not a good game.
Well, that's okay. There's lots of things that I enjoy that objectively aren't good.
Yep.
I was going to say including karaoke, but hey.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Patrick, for that rendition. I appreciate it. I hope your vocal cords recover in time for our bonus song.
I'll be ready.
That we'll be singing in a bit. Okay, so up next, it's a little bit of a cheat, but it's not really a cheat because it's an amazing, amazing performance. So Scott, as you may know from our the RPG Fan Twitch channel, has recorded a number of renditions of songs from RPGs, and he recorded them all. They're all on the Twitch channel, and we're going to play one today, and then I'm going to talk to Scott for a bit about it. So this is Boat Song from Lunar.
Kill the dog. I got this. You gotta know when the cue comes in, though. Okay. Wishing on a dream that seems far off, hoping it will come today. Into the starlit night, foolish dreamers turn their gaze, washing on a shooting star. But what if that star is not to come? Will their dreams fade to nothing? When the horizon darkens most, we all need to believe there is hope. Is an angel watching closely over me? Can there be a guiding light I've yet to see? I know my heart should guide me, but there's a hole within my soul. What will be the emptiness inside of me? Am I to be satisfied without knowing? I wish then for a chance to see. Now all I need is my star to come. That was pretty good. Clap.
Woo!
Boat song.
Scott, that was fantastic.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you actually... Okay, in full disclosure, this is a song that Scott recorded about 7 months ago on the RPGFan Twitch channel. And Scott, you recorded all of the Lunar songs.
Oh yeah, we did all of them. They were requests because we were just playing the game again, and honestly, Lunar 2 and Lunar 1 are my favorite games of all time.
It's a good thing you're with the site then, because...
Yes, yeah, that's exactly how I found the site originally.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the site was originally Lunar. It was a Lunar fan site, essentially.
Yeah, lunar.net.
Yeah, and that is our origin. And the Lunar games are amazing. I remember strongly renting it from Blockbuster for the very first time, and for whatever reason, Blockbuster gave you the whole set. I'm stunned nobody stole
Wow, really? Yeah. That's incredible.
I mean, I kind of wish I stole it in retrospect.
I know, right? Hey. You would have made Black Bank right about now.
No, but I freaking love the music of Lunar, especially the songs. I mean, I'm a music theater nerd, especially when I was a kid. I was a huge music theater nerd. So the fact that I was playing an RPG and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, wait, someone's singing a song in a musical?
Yeah. I felt the same way. You know what? My impression of it originally was it was like Disney.
Yeah.
It was like watching a Disney movie. I found out about the boat song because of a PlayStation demo disc that only had the boat song on it. It just had the animation.
Mm-hmm.
They played the whole boat song, right? And I was like, wow, this is incredible. It's like a Disney movie. And I had to play the game. After that point, I had to play the game. And that was it from there.
And you were not disappointed by the game?
No, absolutely not. Lived up to the hype.
Yeah, these games really do live up to the hype. I mean, I guess you could say they're also two of the best Sega CD games, but specifically the PlayStation versions are just absolutely remarkable remakes.
They're fantastic. I fell in love with it immediately. It was like, I can't explain enough how people have heard me rant on this before. I love the Lunar games. They're just because of stuff like that. It feels like a Disney movie.
Have you ever heard the new version of the theme song when they re-released it for iOS and a few different versions? The
PSP version when they had to re-record the vocals and stuff.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's not it doesn't have that same nostalgia pull, I think, for a lot of people.
The reason for me why it doesn't quite work is, technically the lyrics in the PSP version they make more sense, but it seems like they're trying to shove too many words into the music, so it's it doesn't flow as well. Whereas the yeah, sure, the words don't really make sense, but man, do they, it's a snappy tune.
Yeah, it really is. It's just, it's not too long either. It's like, what, a minute and a half, I think?
Yeah, they're all short songs, but they do what they're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this game is, these games are remarkable, and I'm really, really glad that you could, that you came on to, and gave me permission to let us play this
of
for
course.
the karaoke episode.
I embarrass myself all the time. I love doing stuff like this. Karaoke's fun, and it's so much fun to sing these songs. People, it was a request, like, sing the boat song, and I was like, okay,
done. Why not? Sure.
And then as we played through Lunar, I wanted to like sing the rest of the songs. All right, I'm okay. Sure, why not?
Well, if you'd like to hear Scott sing the rest of the Lunar repertoire, you can find it on the RPG Fan Twitch channel.
This is a lot of fun. I hope everyone else has fun with this too.
I think everyone is. So
I was really expecting I'm on a boat, so I'm very disappointed.
How dare you be disappointed in that classic?
Okay, so it's getting late. Everyone at this point is really, really drunk. So it's time to close the bar. Yeah, time to close the bar down and wind this evening down. This was an absolute and utter delight. It was so great to hear everyone sing, and it did make me really nostalgic for actual like going out with karaoke. And yeah, I think it's a great idea. At some point in the future, for the next RPG Fan meetup, whenever that may be,
do it at the
karaoke is. Yeah, karaoke is definitely on the agenda. On the agenda for this, I mean, this is a special episode, so I'm not going to go into the usual, like all the spiel, but, this is an episode of Rhythm Encounter. We have lots more, and we have lots more coming up. We just had the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster episode, and we are about to have the Final Fantasy 13 Trilogy episode. I am the host of Random Encounter. We have tons of random coming up. We just did an episode where we talked about Triangle Strategy and Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, which got surprisingly good reviews. So that's super exciting. And Retro. Sollosi, if you haven't heard the last episode of Retro Encounter, you really should. Sollosi had an announcement, and he's going on a bit of a hiatus. And basically, I cannot imagine anyone who deserves some well-deserved time off than you, Sollosi.
Thank you. And it's true, I am going on break from recording podcasts for a while. I don't know how long that break is going to be, but this is going to be my last podcast appearance for some weeks or months. So thank you for letting me on, Jono. And please
listen to go out on.
I think this is one to go out on. Yeah. Yeah. So we do have one song left. And it's as per usual in, rhythm episodes. We always have a bonus song at the very end of it. And that's announced here. And rather than announce the song, I think we're going to, hang on. I'm just going to, before we do that, I'm going to, thank everyone. Lucy, where can we find you online?
You can find me at Jess Idris on most platforms, including Twitter, Tumblr, and the like. And you can always get through to me via RPG Fan's social media, as I am the demon of our social media department.
Cool. Mario, where can we find you?
Yeah, so I am usually counteracting Lucy's demon on the social media channels. So I'm on the RPG Fan Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I need to make my own individual stuff, but for now, that's the way to reach me. So yeah.
Cool. Greg, where can we find you?
Nowhere. No, I'm on Twitter and Instagram and where else am I? I think that's about the main ones, but just search Greg Delmage. You can pretty much find me. However, on your favorite episode of some Netflix thing, I'm there in the background. Who the heck knows? I keep busy.
Sollosi, where can we find you?
Probably most easily via Twitter. I am at The Real Monsoon most of the time, at Evoker for Dogs at other times, and on RPG Fans Discord, I am Monsoon Mike.
Okay, and Pat, where can we find you?
Best place for me is on Twitter, Gameadactyl. That's the word game, the letter O, and dactyl, like pterodactyl.
If you want to find Scott, you can find him on the RPG Fan Twitch channel. And if you want to find me, you can find me at Jono_Logan on Twitter, or you can send me an email at jlogan@rpgfan.com. Or if you have something for Random Encounter, send it to podcast@rpgfan.com. If you have something for Rhythm Encounter, you can send an email to rhythm@rpgfan.com. And we have one more person on the podcast who I have not mentioned yet because they are going to be singing the final song with me. Hilary, where can we find you online?
Hi, I'm EP Fire on Discord, and that's probably the best way to get in touch with me.
That is awesome. So yeah, bonus song. We're not going to tell you what it is. If you don't know what this song is, I have questions. I have big questions for you. So yeah, Hilary and I are going to be singing this with the help of everyone. And I I just want to
Including
thank
the audience, probably.
including the audience. Yes, if you were at home, feel free to join in with the sing along. Your neighbors won't think you're nuts, like ours all probably do. And yeah, so thank you very much for listening to Rhythm Encounters April Fool's episode, and we'll see you next year with maybe another one. Who knows? So here we go. Hilary, take it.
I want to be the very best, but no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
Pokemon, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. So true. Our courage will pull us through. You
Teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
Too intense for the mic.
Every challenge along the way, with courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come to me,
so there's
the
two verses,
time
I
is
guess.
right. I know it's weird. There's no better team. Yeah. I'm and I will win the fight. It's always been our dream.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, so true. Our courage will pull us through.
You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.